guys, it's Baby Peach and welcome back to another episode of Magical Diary. I'm gonna load it right up here, start our next week. Last episode ended with us getting kicked out of our room. We can only be in there to sleep now. But we're just gonna keep writing it out. We're gonna keep going with Damien and we're gonna see what happens. Yeah. Sorry I'm a bit sleepy, it's kinda late, but I'm gonna record this. I've been looking forward to playing, so let's just hop right in. This is it, the end of the school year. 2 more days of classes, then final exams, then the ball, and then we go home. Oh shoot. Well, I guess let's just finish it off with some white magic. White magic to stress. On Tuesday morning, someone knocks on our door. Good morning, here are your exam schedules for the day. She hands us a piece of paper. Wait, there's a mistake, we're all scheduled for the same one. Didn't you know? The final is a group exam. Does that mean if one of us fails, we all fail? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. They don't seem too happy to be working with me. 1 magic skill and 1 stress. After the class period, we arrived for our exam as instructed. All 3 of us. Hello, my spirited fillies. Today's exam works a bit differently than usual. You're all going into the dungeon together. Your task is to find the crystal orb and use your energy to light it up before time runs out. It will not be easy to find, and you will face many dangers, so you need to work together to conquer this challenge. Good luck. She claps her hands, and the world starts to spin. For a moment after the teleport, I'm not sure what's happened. All around is complete blackness. Am I in a dungeon? Am I lost somewhere in a void? I'm standing on something, I think. Then Ellen casts a light, and our surroundings become dimly visible. We are in a vast dark space, empty and silent, far from any wall or landmark. Put that light out, it might attract monsters. But we can't see. If we all huddle around it, the light won't get far. We crouch closer together. Okay, now what? We wait for a moment, but this time no booming voice speaks overhead. Apparently Professor Postum's instructions are all that we get. The rest is up to us. Wait, before we start, we should talk. Oh, now you want to talk to me? I wanted to talk to you before. I just wasn't sure you'd listen. She won't. It's a waste of time. We have to try. PG, you and Damien, you can see why we're upset, can't you? It's not about you. That's why. Forget it's you and him for a moment. Imagine that you had a friend who kept going back to a girlfriend who was hurting him and lying to him. Wouldn't you try to stop him? Maybe, but that's not how it is. Everything's different now. He wants to change. See, she's not listening. People always say they'll change, and they don't. You don't know him, either of you. You never did. We know you, and we care about you. I'm afraid you're going to get seriously hurt. See? She already was. Next time, there might not be a professor to save you, so it's up to us. I don't want to do this, but if it's the only way to show you how important this is, I want you to promise me. I want you to swear a solemn oath that you'll never speak to Damien again, or else. Or else what? Or else I quit and we all fail the final. What? I'm sorry, I don't want to, but I don't know what else to do. If that's what it takes for you to understand that I'm serious, then... Virginia, you're not gonna let her do this, are you? It was her idea. I don't care that much about my grades anyway. What do you care? You're already making yourself miserable. What does it matter to you? What does it matter if you make Ellen miserable too? So make your choice. Will you promise that it's over with Damien? I want to say that it's over because, like, that's what I would do. But I've already said that we're on this train of sticking Damien until the end. So we're just gonna stick with him and see what happens. And I promise we will go back and we will make all the other choices and see the endings. Okay? Deal? Okay. I refuse. This one hurts, but I gotta know the ending for it. No, I won't. Ellen sighs. I know it's wrong for me to try and force you like this, but what else am I supposed to do? We surrender. We give up. Ellen. After the exam, Professor Postum takes some time to talk to each of us. That didn't turn out very well, did it? It wasn't my fault. I didn't even get a chance to try. Oh, but you did have a chance. It was because you failed to resolve matters with your roommates that you were unable to complete the exam. Social ties are very important in our world, Peachy. We all must be able to rely on each other. Here at school, you learn to cast spells, but you must also learn to build relationships that you count on in times of trouble. You might wish to speak to Miss Cockshram for lessons on the subject. Unfortunately, I do have to assign 10 demerits to you now. Yeah. Since you're having so much trouble with your current roommates, I believe that next year we will move you to a different hall. You'd find the Snake Girls more accepting of your choices. Wow. Oh, right. Now, relax. The worst is over. You have the dance coming up to enjoy. Except that I don't have a date for the dance, and she knows that. Unless she thinks I should forget about Damien and take someone else. But then why would she move me to Snake Hall instead of scolding me more about Damien? I just don't understand her. I don't know. There are no classes today or tomorrow. Everyone's relaxing, making plans for the dance, getting their pictures taken for the yearbook. Funny, at my old school, picture day was near the beginning of the year, but here it's almost literally last minute. The whole thing has to be finished overnight. Yeah, that's wild. I wonder why they do it like that. This is it, the last day. After the dance, my parents will come and take me home. I don't have a date for the dance, but that doesn't mean I can't go. I'll find some way to entertain myself. So now I need to get ready. Party dress, put it on. Oh, that's cute. Star wand, put it on. Oh. And then party dress, put it on. And a tiara. Oh, I can change the dress color. Wow. Nice. What color do we want it? Kinda like that deep purple. Ooh. The saturation. I can make it black. Or really bright purple. What a black. Okay. Sorry, my eyes are really dry. Okay. In the evening, I arrive at the freshly decorated gym in my finery alone. The ceiling shimmers with translucent rainbow spheres, like enormous soap bubbles that never burst. The walls are masked with climbing ivy, and the stage is surrounded with flowers. The girl standing onto the stage, I believe that's Corina, a senior from Snake Hall, wears a long white dress and a wreath of flowers and silver stars. The dancing hasn't begun yet. First, every guest must process across the floor alone or as couples, or sometimes in threes and fours, up to the stage and bow or curtsy before the Queen of the May as she welcomes us to her court. Then we stand aside for the next entrance and watch in silence. I suppose it means everyone has a chance to be seen in their fancy clothes. The very last girl to walk up the aisle is a junior that I don't know, whose hair is both blonde and pink at the same time. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs and kneels before Corina, who places a crown of flowers on her head. Everyone applauds, and then the music begins. The floor fills with romantic partners spinning this way and that. There's Minnie and Kyo. There's Ellen and Donald. Wait, when did that happen? Oh well. It's a lovely dance. Everything is sparkling, even the refreshments. I only wish I had someone to share it with. Yeah. I slip out early from the festivals and go for a walk. It's calmer out here. I can still hear the music of the dance and in the distance, but without being buffeted by happy couples. Taking a seat on one of the benches, I look up at the stars and sigh. Why couldn't things have been different? Peachy? I turn to find someone unexpected standing there. Damien?
Ooh!
Surprise! What are you doing here? Not that I'm not happy to see you, but I wanted to dance with you. But the words don't affect me. He moves in close, putting his arm around my waist and pulling me against his body. His scent is smoke and spice, making my head spin. I told you, I was part of a plan, a demon born without a demon's weakness. I could have come back here at any time. Then why did you ask me to ask Professor Postum? To see if you'd do it? All of a sudden, he lowers his face to my neck, placing his lips to my skin, and then biting, painfully hard. Ah, you promised not to hurt me if I came to you. I promised not to hurt you that day. Where? Oh crap. You're delicious when you tremble, my little wild seed. Am I going to have to fight him? Is he going to take my soul? Just as quickly he releases me. You should see your face. Right. I told you, I came here to dance with you. If I wanted to harm you, I could have done that any time. I just want you to know that you're mine and I'm yours. Oh. He sweeps a low, elegant bow. My lady, may I have this dance? He places a hand on my waist, more gently this time, and I put my hand to his. Together, slowly, we waltz to the sounds of a faraway song. After a while, Damien brushes back his hair and smiles at me. I should go before anyone sees me. When will I see you again? I don't know. I'll write you over the summer. There's still a lot to work out. Thank you for coming. Of course I came. Goodbye, PT. For now. With a last wink and a blown kiss, Damien teleports away, leaving me alone in the night. But not for long. Only moments after he's gone, someone else steps out of the shadows. So, that's what he was hiding. Professor Postum, you knew Damien was here? I know a lot of things. But you didn't attack him? What would I have learned that way? She taps a finger on my nose. Sorry. Wheels and wheels, hatchling. If you're going to play his game, you'd better learn to think ahead. And put something on that mark before your parents see it. My hand flies to the sore spot on my neck. Right. Have a good night, dear. I would never understand her. Still, the evening wasn't a complete loss, was it? I got my dance after all. True. Aww, look at us. Damien dance photo now added to the gallery. Oh, guys. That's so cute. And so the school year came to an end. Trophy and sophomore. We were freshmen no longer. Over the summer, we would look back at our yearbooks and remember the friends we had made while thinking about the adventures still to come. There's a lot of music out there waiting. Smart 33, Strong 12, Cute 40, Weird 15. Snake Hall by the end of it. Upload yearbook page. 15, minus 15. Mayor hits, romance Damien, future career cultist, voted most likely to pick up hot food without gloves. That's funny. Remember that I am always here for advice if you need it. Professor Postum, I'm sorry things turned out badly. I hope we can still be friends, Ellen. And see you next year, Minnie. But nothing from Virginia or anybody. That's sad. Well, we got our boy, but we lost all our friends. So that really sucks, actually. But we're gonna go back and play all the other endings with Damien and get him finished off completely before we move on to the next route. Okay? So, see you in the next episode, guys.